on this computer. Hey, okay, so we're gonna go over the Boards app and how this is so incredibly useful for talking to people. I never worry about what I'm gonna say anymore when I have my Boards app set up. And luckily for you, I already set it up for you. So you don't need to worry about it. But I'm gonna show you how it works. We're gonna open it up, and the first thing you're gonna wanna do is look up the Boards app in the App Store. So once you open up the App Store, you're gonna look for Boards, and it's, ooh, I spelled that very wrong. It's gonna go like this, Boards. So just the word Boards. And you're gonna scroll down, and it's actually a board. Oh gosh, really? Is it not gonna find it? Let's try it this way. Board, keyboard. Let's try that. I don't know why it's not showing up. Not a great start here, guys. Here we go. There, okay. So maybe type in Boards, keyboard, but it's right here. It's that little thing that says Boards, white background. It says Sales Keyboard, and you're gonna download it there. I'm gonna open it up and show you. So this is the Boards app. Now, once you get in here, all these things are not gonna be listed for you. It's just gonna say create board probably, but you're gonna scroll down to where it says generic, and you're gonna click this button, how to use. They have an amazing tutorial about how to use the Boards app. So I want you to go to the one that you have, whether it's iOS or Android, and I want you to go through how to do it. Very, very simple. They have it laid out very nicely here. Start from the top, install and setup, open the Boards keyboard. How do I have to enable full access? You're going to go through each one of those, okay? And then once you've done that, I'm going to give you a link to share my boards. And the one I'm going to share with you at first is this one up at the top. 4-week gut protocol. HWW stands for Healthy, Wealthy, Wise, because I love that Healthy, Wealthy, Wise movement. I love naming our coach group that Healthy, Wealthy, Wise. Okay, so by the way, we've had like 8 million team names, our team, but every time an elite coach becomes an elite coach and they like claim their team name, it always ends up being my team name. I don't think anybody's going to steal Healthy, Wealthy, Wise, so we're going to keep it as Healthy, Wealthy, Wise, okay? And then we're just going to have to go elite so nobody can steal our team name. All right, so on here you can see is laid very easily. You have 4 or 5 different kinds of invites here for different people, friends, watching my stories, like my posts, comment on posts, people I invited in the past but weren't ready. All those are invites, okay? And you're gonna use whichever one is relatable to your situation. You can look at the invite, understand the structure of the invite, and then change it up if you want to fit your own language, right? I do want you to make things your own language. But those are your invites. Then the next thing is, okay, well, say they say, yes, I'd like more information. There's step 1, and then step 2, and so on and so forth. Step 1 is, you know, sharing the dates of the next group, which these are updated. Our next 4-week group, gut health protocol, 4-week gut protocol group is going to start on April 25th. With the kickoff, like day 1 will be May 2nd, right? So that's what I'm inviting to right now. And I encourage you to invite to the same group. And then I say to them, hey, I hate Messenger since everything gets lost in here. Send me your phone number and I'll text you over the details ASAP. And then I say, oh, and if you want to get put on my weekly recipe list, send me your email too, and I'll add you. So will you say that last part? Maybe. Are you taking my emails and just forwarding it off to your customers? Then if you do that every week, you can say that. Or you can create your own. And listen, you're doing a program. You'll always have access to recipes on Body, on Fixate, all those. You'll always have access to amazing recipes. So if you just want to send out an email every week with one new recipe, hey, just wanted you to know, have a picture of your meal, the one recipe you tried that week. If you liked it, take a picture of it, send out an email every week. And that's your email list. So really, it's up to you how you want to do that. Or you could just say, I send out recipes once a month and send an email once a month. We'll go over that later, but you choose what you know you can keep up with. Okay, and you can add that part, and usually people will just give me both of them, their email and their phone number. I just started wording it like this and I have no problem. They just send me both. So, I mean, sooner or later, people are going to say no a lot. You know, everybody always says no. Like, you're always going to get no's. That's totally fine. But this is good verbiage. So I wouldn't give it to you if it wasn't good. All right. Second step, I send them a text. I said, hey, Ashley here. Feel free to save my number so you know who's texting you. Here's the link with all the information. Are you able to play that video at the top of the page? So this page here that I put together is a page for the 4-week gut protocol. So see, you can look at it. It's very beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous. It's the exact sale page from Team Beachbody. I just made it into a separate sales page with our own button for them to get pricing. So you can see here, there's 2 buttons, one there, one there. So depends, whenever they want to click it, they can. And it goes right to our form. Once it goes, why isn't it going to our form? Maybe I didn't link that one. Okay, for some reason it's not working well on here. It's probably because I'm screen sharing. Oh, it's because I'm actually I'm in boards. So it only goes so many times. If they clicked on it in the text message, it would go. So once they click that button, it'll go over to the form, the Google form, and they can pick the flavors of their package and which package they want and so on and so forth. Okay, so there's that. But we don't stop there. We don't just give them the information and run the other way, right? We want to keep the conversation going. So I'll say, you know, were you able to open, the last message says, were you able to play the movie at the top of the page, the video at the top of the page? If they say yes, I say, awesome, great. So tell me more. Tell me what you're looking to achieve. And then I just start asking more questions, right? Asking them about gut health issues. So do you currently experience any issues with bloating, terrible sleep, difficulty losing weight, bad skin troubles, or just looking to get a little healthier, right? And then I keep the conversation going. After they share their goals, I explain how this could or may not help them. It depends on what they say. And then I'd say, would you like me to go over the packages with you? So they already looked at the page, most likely, but you should just keep the conversation going. Don't rely on it, right? And then you can keep going with the conversation here. It's all laid out for you. And then it refers them back to the form to fill out the flavors that they want. And then it shows you how to give them a share a cart. And then it also has follow up like a boss. So at any point, if they just dropped off the conversation, stopped answering, a day or two later, whenever, you can actually send them this message, and also with a link to a picture, like a picture that you think might relate to their story. Right here, the next one says transformations and food pictures. That's actually a link, and it'll take you to a bunch of transformation pictures. Okay, so you can look over them. They have stories on there beyond the transformation. It'll say a little bit more. I love this one because it's for someone who's over 60. You can keep going. There's all different ones. This one's amazing. Carl Deichler shared it the other day. This woman talked about not her own transformation, but how her baby's skin from exclusively breastfeeding has changed since she started 4-week gut protocol, which is amazing. So anyway, lots of different transformations here. And then if you keep scrolling, there's actually lots of different pictures of foods and whatnot. So you got that there to send them. Okay, so here's just the actual landing page itself if you're looking for it and you don't want to go through the messages. Here's the responses. That link will give you all the responses to the people who filled out the form. So if you know somebody filled out the form, you can go into the responses. There's the sample workout there if you want to use it. This step 5 is later. We won't use it now, but it's later for when the supplements excuse me. When the supplements restock. Sorry, I'm choking on my own words. And then these down here, these are the package prices, but they're in gifts. I don't know. I think they're cute. The little square moves around. All right. So now that we looked over all of these, I want to show you exactly how we use it. So I am going to show you real quick. I'm going to text myself because I do that a lot. So these are just pictures. So when you go to message someone, and let's say I moved this conversation over, let's go back to normal. So let's say I moved this conversation over to text message. So they said, yes, we were on Messenger, and they said, yes, send me info. And I'm like, give me your phone number. And they give me their phone number. I might move over to text message, right? And I just hold down this little world, and the instructions in the app will show you exactly how to do this. I hold down this little world and I click boards. Okay, because that's on my boards keyboard. I go to the 4-week gut protocol one, and I scroll down to step number 2. See how it just pre-filled like that? It just totally pre-filled in there. I'm going to share with them. First, I'm going to change this to their actual name. You're going to change this Ashley because you're not Ashley. And you keep the website link the same. Okay. And then you send it. And that's what they're going to get. And they're going to click this little link and they're going to see the information. Okay. So that's how you use it. Now, let's say, you know, they said yes, right? Oh yeah, sure, the video works. Okay, great. Now I'm gonna go to step 3 and ask them their goals. Enter. Okay. Now they come back with their goals, and I'm gonna say this next. But I'm gonna pre-fill. Always read the message before you send it. Change it however you want to. Okay. Always read the whole thing. Change it however you want to, and then send. And see, it keeps the conversation going, and you have all of it here, and it's so easy to do. Like so flippin' easy, okay? So that is the Boards app. We have everything. This is our normal team system. Okay, so this has getting new customers started, customer transformations, job one launch. I'll get rid of that one. Coach. So anyway, these are all different links for our business. This one's just separate for right now, the 4-week gut protocol. But I will give you both of those links. Does that make sense to you? Well, don't read all my text messages. Kristen, do you have any questions? Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. So you'll send us a link so that we can find the boards, right? Because I went into the app and I'm like, I can't. It doesn't show anything.
Yeah, so there should be no boards currently on your app, right?
Right.
What you're gonna do is I'm gonna send you a link, right? And I'll just put it in the messenger chat. And once you have that link, you're gonna click it. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now if you want, so you can see. So I'm sharing the link. Copy. I'm gonna go into the messenger app and put it in our group of coaches. Okay, so I sent you the one for 4-week gut protocol. When you click it, what does it show?
4-week gut protocol, HWW, enter your email to join this board. So let me.
So use the email you used to sign into boards.
Yep. Sweet, I'm in.
There you go.
There.
Beautiful,
Ooh.
right? Now,
right.
If let's say you go to text me or message me right now in Messenger, it might not be set up quite yet because you actually have to add the keyboard in settings, and that's what those. You did that already?
It made me do it.
Oh, perfect.
So let me. Because I have Android, so you know it's not the same as.
Yeah, you might. I can't help you with the Android, so you'll have to watch those little videos that say Android.
Like, I think I know what I'm doing. No. No.
Okay.
I'll watch the video to help me out.
Yeah, so you're gonna go into the app and then go under the how-to videos or lessons. I don't know if I think they're videos. And then just click Android. It's very, very, very simple.
Okay.
Now, do you find that to be super easy?
Sure, that's less writing I have to worry about, or copy, paste, and where did I put it in? Very nice.
Awesome. Okay, so I will also send the other one that I have just for regular stuff. And I'm tweaking things a little bit to make sure it's as easy as possible to understand. I think the boards app is going to help us tremendously. Any questions about the actual flow of the conversation that you just saw?
No, because when we click on the board and we need to change it to make it sound like us, it doesn't change the board itself, right? Because
No, it doesn't change the board itself, but I will recommend this. If you are like, you're going to be doing this a lot, you're going to be messaging people, and even if it's just a couple times, hold on a second, buddy. You can also create your own board. So you can
Sure.
take some of these, and if you're like, I find myself saying the same thing over and over again, or rewording it the same way over and over again, then create your own board and put your own script in it. And you can structure it however you want, if you want to mimic this or not, or just slowly start adding your own, then you'll have your own scripts in there and you can tweak them as you want.
Did
So-
you have,
What's that?
I was asking if he had fun on his trip. Did you have fun in Punta Cana? Yeah.
I'm gonna stop